what's up everybody? This is Pizza Yet in our first video ever. See, we are a group of friends. This is Josh, Ben, and what we're going to be doing is giving you guys some great content. And due to our name being Pizza Yet, our first video obviously has to be pizza related. So
only makes sense. What
we're doing is we're going to 3 local pizza places in Norwich, Connecticut.
A pizzeria!
Box Pizza.
No, Engine 6.
Engine 6 and
no, yeah.
Oh, no, right, okay.
No problem. So we're going to. I am shopping at.
All right, okay, no, okay. The Vox gets a shout out.
Yeah.
In this video.
Vox, I mean, look forward to us doing it one day. It's just not today.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So Stella's.
Yes.
Stella's, Asylum Street Pizza.
Yes.
And engine number 6.
Yes.
And we have a greeting system, which Josh can explain.
You have a greeting system?
We have a greeting system.
True. These are all food things right here, the first few. Taste, texture, presentation. Those are all things that you could rate at any restaurant because those are all very important. Next is box. So the box is actually very important. Does it have a logo on it? Does it just have that pizza guy that's a fat Italian man with a mustache? Here's your pizza, thank you for ordering a hot pizza. No, it's going to be ranked on, better send a good one. Delivery person, if they're super nice or super mean, you know, it's going to matter in the ranking. And then, last but certainly not least, we will take a bite of the cheese pizza that we get from each place. And then in one sentence or so, what we think that the pizza maker's philosophy was when they were making our pizza. So we're going to get really philosophical, but it's very important to the ranking.
Alright Josh, what kind of pizza are you going to get?
Cheese.
Perfect.
Pizza yet? Pizza yet? Pizza yet?
Pizza, yeah! Pizza, yeah! Pizza, yeah? Pizza yet?
Pizza yet?
Asylum is here. Asylum Straight Pizza.
One thing I could say from working at pizza places before is that a lot of pizza places have the same box, like they buy from a general distributor. These guys went the extra mile to decal their own box, use their own box, so that's definitely a plus. It's not too much. I like the logo, kind of like neighborhood feel, like Asylum Street.
I am a fan of the logo.
Yeah, me too. I think the logo's good, and I totally agree with you. I've gotten pizza from so many places that it looks the same. It's that fat Italian guy with the mustache. It's like the same thing time after time. Yeah, legitimately, yeah. And bacon, but then here's cheese.
Grading.
So we're grading the cheese. Nice texture, it's melty.
Just a side note, Asylum Street, the family that runs it, great people. I knew the son since I was a kid.
Me too. Yeah. I didn't like him too much. I thought he was kind of a bad guy, but
bam, out of the delivery guy.
You gotta do the test to see if the cheese comes off. The cheese comes off. That's a little bit too greasy. Nothing's dripping
It's
off.
staying. It's like a blizzard from DQ.
You gotta do the right. So we're going to scale 1 through 10, right?
5.
1 through 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So for taste, I'm gonna say it tasted pretty good. Not the worst. I've had better cheeses. I like more of like a really tangy Parmesan, but that's just me. I like extreme flavor, so I'll give it a 2.7. Presentation. So I don't know how you can fuck up presenting a cheese pizza. It's just a pizza in a box. So it's either a 5.0 or a 1 for me. So I'm going to have to say 5.0.
The texture I thought was really nice. It looks like a nice. I like how the cheese is a little burnt. I like how the cheese was burnt on the crust. At least on mine. It's just a decent looking pizza. Nothing special, but like it felt good on the tongue. So I'm probably gonna go with a. I'm gonna go with a 2.8 on that. On the box, I really like the box. It is plain white, but the logo is nice. The socials is a good idea. Again, like I do not like that pizza box with the fat Italian guy with the mustache and the chef's hat. He doesn't even have a big pot. So I feel like those ones I would give an automatic 0 to because it lacks originality. This has its logo, it's good branding, and like the plain white, there's nothing wrong with that. It does. I feel like it makes the logo pop. So I'm gonna go with a 5.
I agree.
And for the pizza making philosophy, I feel like the person making this pizza was like, okay, I got half of a pizza. I'm assuming this cheese is gonna be meant to impress the person eating it. So I felt like the philosophy was, if I don't make the best cheese pizza I possibly can right now, then I will lose all sense of self. And I should make the sauce better, but we don't have time for that. So for a score on a philosophy, which is weird, but you do get graded in philosophy in college, I guess. So
It's our own opinion.
Yeah.
We made up your philosophy, and we're gonna grade you on it.
Exactly. So I would say that's a good 4.1, because yeah, the sauce should be a little bit better, and yeah, you did an excellent job impressing me. Yeah, and Little Caesars. has
Delivery
nice boxes.
experience. They were the fastest, and I did stop the guy from our balcony, so he didn't notice me, and he didn't comment on Josh's sloth costume, and the whole reason why we did it was for a reaction, and he didn't comment on it, and he also got confused on where we lived and was spinning around in circles and couldn't find the place, so he gets a 3.
Still good. Still
And
good.
The pizza making philosophy was we want to get the pizza there first, and we did it. It's a race. So, so that's a 4.2.
All right, cool. That was Asylum Street. What we're going to do is tally up those scores later in the review section, and we'll go ahead and give you the full scores because we don't want to do math right now. We're
Good.
Good father. Pizza. Yeah, my friend.
Yeah, good day.
Whoops.
I think they're used to seeing people in sloth costumes.
Dude, I could be dead. Everyone had a 0 reaction.
So we're here with the pizza that I bought. This is La Stella's,
Heck yeah.
and this is the box.
Pizza, yeah! Look at those little warts.
The warts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see this half is sausage. The other half is not.
It's a low rating for presentation from me.
Yeah, same here. Thanks.
Oh, I was gonna put
You
it
got-
on mine.
You got it? Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you can grab your.
I can't do it.
I don't know if you can see this, but get a view of my slice of the massacre that's already happened.
Oh man.
It's not good when... It could be because we let it cool for a little bit, so it's not as melting elastic because it has cooled. So that's
it's
our
probable. And there's kind of...
But you know who's going to really pay for it is La Stella's.
This is like a TM&T style pizza. Like
I
every
just got
time
a
they
bite
pull a
there.
pizza out.
0 cheese in my first bite, so that's...
You tapped out?
Only I could do another bite.
Oh man. This is a fan favorite too. La Stella's is big in Norwich.
Mm-hmm.
Overwhelmed because I had high expectations for this pizza. So I'm gonna give the taste a 3. You know what? I had a blast. I thought it was the funnest I've ever received a pizza.
big pizza bulbous warts on them. Oh my god. For some reason, that looks so attractive. But if you see it on a person, it does not look attractive whatsoever.
Yeah.
So,
they get called wart face.
They get called wart face.
Like Josh.
Exactly, 100%. I had a wart on my hand, and everyone said pizza
They
hand.
called you wart face because you had a wart on your hand?
They call it pizza hands.
They call me Josh.
So the box, I don't like as much as Asylum. Nothing that says it's from the Stellas. I do like the drawing a lot. It's a cool pizza cafe scene. I like how it's sort of like there's lines, and it doesn't look like it's a completely done drawing. It almost looks like a sketch or a prototype. So I say the box gets a 3.2, which is still not a bad box. So my philosophy was for the pizza maker. I think the pizza maker was thinking, okay, got a half and half pizza going here. I'm gonna put some really. Unfortunately, I can't judge it by the sausage, but the sausage that they have there is the shaved. It's not the crumble. Shaved is always better than crumble. But it doesn't matter for this one. So it's just for the cheese. So the person was just like, I'm gonna put some really good cheese on this thing, and it may fall apart, but I just want people eating this pizza to just experience nirvana. And I don't feel like quite gave us nirvana. Maybe samsara. Maybe salmonella. I don't feel like I was taken to Valhalla. So I'm gonna rate their philosophy. I'm gonna rate it a 3. And that's my scores.
This pizza tastes like shit. -7 on the taste.
Yeah.
The texture was like crumbling cardboard with a little bit of, I don't know, melted plastic on top. So I'm gonna have to say the texture was also a -7.
Yikes.
I think their philosophy is somehow get everyone to buy into this being good, but it's not. Wait, did I get a? Got a soup, right?
Well, the pizza's ruined.
Did I drop the pizza upside down? Engine number 6, the smallest pizza, took the longest to get here.
Yeah, I do like the box though.
Yeah, it's a good looking box.
It's a good scene, lively scene. It got.
Someone must have dropped this pizza right on the top of it.
Yeah, this pizza doesn't look good.
I can't believe they gave us this shit like
Looks grease marks all up there. Or it could be some. Oh, look at that pull apart. You see that? All the cheese coming off. See
Yeah.
how much? Let me see the cheese you got on that slice.
nothing left. I wanted to hate it, but even without the cheese, it came out pretty good.
Oh yeah, it is good. I'm gonna go with taste. That was delicious. Tangy.
Okay.
Now the
That
texture.
was the highest one I think you.
Texture. You bite, bottom crisp, pillow inside, cheese on the top, melty cheese. The guy was mad at me for wearing my sloth costume, and also saw Josh recording.
Yeah.
So that's like looky-loo at the door. Don't want you looking all over my house, guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't look at the guy recording you, okay?
Yeah, just
Mind your business.
Have some sense. Have some sense. The box was fine. There's a big grease mark on it. I guess
How I don't know how that got there.
no. Probably had something to do with the wall. So I'm gonna say took super long. That's not the reason I'm disappointed. It's because he looked at me and I was just minding my business.
Minding his business.
I was minding his business, and I was on that delivery. I was like the most far up the stairs I had been, but the dude was looking at me anyways. So the philosophy of the pizza maker, the sauce is gonna be great. The cheese is gonna look great. So I think this pizza has everything to offer, and I really hope that no one drops it.
You know what? that he interrupted while we were shooting during the last pizza tasting, so I mean that's extra points off. He also gets a -7 from me. And I would say the pizza maker's philosophy was, boy, I hope nobody drops this. And the philosophy of the driver was, "Durr."
Durr, hope there's no soup.
Alright, so who is the winner?
Well, first let's do it.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll start with Asylum. That's number one. What's Asylum's combined score, Josh?
Okay, do you want me to tell you what each person gave it for average?
Yes, yeah, and then do the.
So for Asylum Street, my average score for Asylum Street was 3.8. For Josh, it was 3.6. And then for Ben, it was 3.63. So you guys basically had the exact same.
That's crazy. Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, we got the same tape bud.
So it comes out to 11.03 points out of 15 totally possible points.
Good score, good
So
score.
that seems like a pretty good score.
Good
That's
job for Asylum.
first one.
Asylum, awesome. Love your pizza.
Not too bad. Not too bad. All right. So for the next one is La Stella's Ben's Pizza. So for that one, my average score was -1.5. For Josh, it was 3.33 repeating
Oh, that's
forever.
not bad, not bad.
And then for Ben, it was just 3.
Okay, we similar.
Yeah.
So La Stella had an overall score of 4.83 out of 15.
That's rough.
That was the favorite coming into it, so that's huge. That's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah, I wonder who lowered the score so much. I don't know who could have done that.
So Engine 6
love
is my
Yeah.
pizza. Hold that up for me, Ben. Thanks. I gave this one a 2.7. Josh gave this a 1.93.
Ooh, really?
And then Ben
Are you
gave...
sure that wasn't me?
No, Josh, yeah, Josh gave
Oh,
this
my-
1.
sorry.
Oh,
yeah,
you
yeah,
gave
yeah,
the philosophy a 5, and that's huge.
Oh, yeah.
And then Ben got 0.75 as his average for this one. So this one in total got 5.3. So it's actually
Damn.
it's a landslide for
Asylum
Asylum
Street.
Give
They
it up
won it
for
on
Asylum.
land.
So I
slide.
have another stat that I calculated. I took all of our averages and then I combined them in the average of that, and I considered that the total pizza lover score. So how high you just
Ooh.
rated
Okay,
pizza.
Oh, good
This is
thinking.
second level stats. for
Yeah.
pizza.
Your
Are you-
average
this
is
is pizza
level
yet.
how much you love pizza. Mine was a 1.6. Josh's was a 2.95 and Ben's was a 2.46. So Josh loves pizza.
I love pizza the
Definitely.
most. All right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Good stat.
So I think that's gonna be it for the video. Unless you guys have anything else.
Well, I'm glad there were 0 steals.
0 steals. It sucks that something happened to pizza and it was destroyed. But
It wasn't our fault.
if you're ever in this undisclosed location and then end up going to order pizza, probably stop by Asylum.
Yeah. I do love all these pizza places though. They're landmarks.
And remember, don't forget, pizza yet.
Pizza yet?
Did you have something else to say?
Oh, pizza yet? No.
Okay, perfect.
No. No. I've lived in Norwich basically my entire life. And
England.
I haven't lived in Norwich, England. 0
Right.
parts of my life. And I can tell you that these places have been here since I was born, and so it's a staple of Norwich, and they're all good. We just having fun with the video, and shout outs to Asylum Street. They came out on top.
Asylum Street, you won.
Shout out Zarko.
Shout out Zarka.
Shout out Zarga. Yeah, you're watching.
Yeah, watch till the end. Get our watch time up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Goodbye.